Welcome to round 4 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of April 11th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Catherine Haleko.
Hello.
As moms of teens and young adults, we've survived those little kid days, yet we're still rethinking the decisions we've made all through our kids' lives and worrying about what's going on right now. Today's Thursday, which means it's time to give in to our obsessing. And today we're obsessing about a TV show we'd like to see, a parenting procedural. I think I've mentioned here before that I would like to see, like CSI IEP, or something that would investigate what went wrong in a child's special education program and who is responsible, and investigate why did you think this was legal? Why did you not do what is defined in this document? The parent would, of course, always be innocent, but still, perhaps there would be things to find there. It's just so often things are wrong and there is no way to address them. And I think that there should be one.
Yeah.
So that would be an excellent procedural.
There needs to be just a heroic investigator.
Right.
Who figures all this out.
Yes.
And one more thing.
Yes. Excellent. I would like to have that on TV and also in real life.
In real life.
Would also be a good
person.
A good investigator is like household mysteries. Why won't my child do his homework?
Yes.
Why does my daughter always make one mistake when setting the table when it's super easy to do and she knows it's going to tick off her dad? Why? These are things that stump me.
Me too.
What is my son doing when he is in his room for hours and hours and will not let me come in?
Do we want to know that?
Well, maybe not, but if somebody would investigate it for me and let me know that it's at least okay. I don't need details, but
yeah.
Please tell me he's not downloading something he shouldn't. I think he's just downloading pictures of cars. So it's probably all good. But that would be helpful. Our little child mysteries. Why does my kid do what my kid does?
This, that, what and the other thing. Yes. And I think kind of similar to the IEP one might be like the college decision. How did the admissions committee come to this decision? Exactly what. Let's look at all the documents. Let's look at the meetings and the conversations they had. And we obviously had the real life intrigue of the whole Varsity Blues case. And I'm sure there will be many a pop culture property about that.
Oh, surely.
But yeah, I mean, like just to take one case of one kid and look at here's everything that they, submitted with their application. And here's exactly why they did or didn't get admitted.
Yes.
So.
Well, all of these could be both like true crime type things or, entertainment products where it would be a different story each time.
Yes.
Composite. I would be entertained by that.
Yes.
And just glad it wasn't my kid also.
The forensic investigation of so many of life's little mysteries and questions.
Yes. There's not enough of that.
Right.
They just do the big gory things and not the little annoyances of life.
Right. Like where is the charger?
That's right. You need somebody like Columbo to come to your house and or Monk, look at all the details.
Right.
And lead you to that item you misplaced.
The AirPods, the iPhone charger, the new pair of shoes. Like, I mean, am I the only one who has a kid who wears shoes full of holes when they have real shoes? They have several other options. Well, you had a whole shoe mystery. We could have a shoe themed.
My daughter gets a new pair of shoes every time hers get wet at her job where she washes things.
Right.
Oh dear.
Yeah. We can limit it to shoes and still have a whole season's worth of stuff.
These are mysteries that need to be gotten to the bottom of.
Right.
Maybe they need need to have something where they investigate goings on at PTAs, where
Ooh,
there are
yeah.
different factions, and this is why I talked the other day about why I started going to PTA meetings. I stopped going to PTA meetings because people were taking them way too seriously.
Yeah.
And there were power struggles, and there were, people angry at other people, and, allegations of money taken improperly and stuff done improperly. And it's like, you know what? Why don't I just go home and watch a TV show where people are doing stuff like this?
Right.
Rather than sitting in the library and watching people I know and are going to have to look in the eye later being ridiculous.
Right.
So that could be a juicy procedural there to investigate.
And I'm thinking too, there could be a whole, there's serious stuff that goes on social media, right? That leads to serious real world issues.
Right.
But there could also be just like the lighthearted, what is this TikTok dance that my kid keeps talking about? Or what is it? What does this hashtag mean?
Yes.
Or, what, I don't understand this reference or whatever, like translating all of that for the clueless parents in the world.
Goodness knows we need some help.
Or that, the one time that my daughter's friend said our whole family was extra.
And, is this a good thing or a bad thing?
I didn't know if that was good or bad.
So basically the TV show is there's a guy you can call when you're having these things going on.
Right.
You can't find something, or you've been called something, you don't know if it's good or bad,
right.
or your kid's spending a lot of time on the internet, or somebody in the PTA called you a bad name, and they will just calmly investigate it and then come out with a verdict at the end.
Right.
That will be of interest.
And hopefully
everybody will have to abide by it.
They can delete things. They can erase things from the internet. They have that power. Which no one else has.
Maybe what they need to have is one of those things like in Men in Black where they could just erase your memories.
Yeah.
Have that in a little valet. And when they figure out what the actual situation is, just whoop.
Yep.
Like it never happened.
Good idea.
That sounds awesome. Maybe in real life that would be helpful too. Although, as I'm getting older, I'm finding that really I don't even need so much help.
You don't need help with the forgetting.
No, I forget the good things. I always remember the stuff that made me feel bad.
Yeah.
She said that. Oh, well.
Yes.
Again, some useful ideas for either, factual, maybe somebody sets up a true crime podcast with some of these things. It doesn't always have to be murder, it could be, investigating that time the two moms are pushing each other in the bleachers at the football game. What happened there?
Right. Give us the backstory. We need it.
Yes.
So, yes, we always have good ideas for this sort of thing.
We'll just leave it here and back slowly away.
That's right. We're going to back slowly away and say that's it for today's round 4. Tune in tomorrow when we will share our roundabout roundup of things we've been using or enjoying lately that we think deserve a shout out. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.